Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Priyanji. Today's video is about marriage process in Denmark as an international couple. So before going further into this video, if you are coming to our channel for the first time, please try to subscribe to our channel. We make lot of informative videos about Germany. So usually I see lot of questions in different Facebook groups regarding this marriage process in Denmark. We have recently got married and then we have gone through all these steps to get married in Denmark. So I am making this video to help all of you guys who are planning to get married in Denmark. So in this video I am explaining all the steps that I have followed personally to get married in Denmark, starting from the application filing to till the date that I got married. So this is very informative video, so please don't skip this video and watch it till the end. If you find this video as informative video, please show your love by liking this video. And if you have any further questions that I have not covered in this video, you can contact me via Facebook or Instagram. The contact information will be shown here. You can also write your questions in the comment section. I will try to answer them as quickly as possible. So I made a small presentation to explain all these steps. So I'm sharing my screen now. Let's get into the video. These are the steps involved in this process. The first one is collecting all the required documents. And the second one is filling and submitting the application form to the agency of family law. So by this step, you need to already decide the place where you are going to get married, because there are many locations that are available in Denmark to get married. We have chosen Copenhagen because it's a big city, and we also planned for a vacation at the same time so that we can see the city and locations there. And the process in Copenhagen is also very simple. The process should be same everywhere. And the next step is getting the approval from the agency of family law. And then the next one is choosing your marriage date and time, and booking this appointment with your city hall where you are planning to get married. And the next one is the actual wedding day. I'm giving here the information about what needs to be done on the wedding day. And the next step is apostille process. Going to the next slide, these are the required documents. You need to submit all these documents from groom side and also from the bride side. And you need to upload all these documents in the portal by scanning the original documents. So the first one is a copy of passport. Here you need to also scan all the pages in your passport. For some reason, they have requested all the pages, so we have done the same. And the second one is visa. So the visa also you need to scan it and then upload it to the portal. And the third one is Erweiterte Meldebescheinigung. This document should not be older than 3 months. This document basically proves that you are single, and you can get this document from any of your Bürgeramt in the cities where you are living. And the next requirement is a picture of both of you together. The next one is, for example, if it's a second marriage for you, then you need to show a divorce certificate or the death certificate of your previous partner. So going to the next slide, here I have given the link where you can fill the application. Here if you click on this link, it will directly take you to the website of Familien Untersud. This is basically the agency of family law who approves your application to get married in Denmark. So this is their website. This website is available in German, English, and also Danish. So once you scroll down to this website, here you have this option to log into this application. This option with NEM ID is basically for the people who are living in Denmark. It's kind of some national ID for them. And as we are not Denmark nationals, we use this option to log into this website. Once you click on this link, here you get a different web page. This web page is also available in different languages. I'm trying to switch it to the English so that it's easy to understand and fill the application. Here we can log into this application using our phone number. If it is an international number, we need to add a plus and then our country code in front. So as we have a German number, it's +49 for us, and then you need to enter your mobile number here. And once you enter your mobile number and click on send me the code, you will get an SMS to your mobile phone. So this is the application which you need to read it thoroughly and then follow this documentation. So as I'm have already read all this information, I'm just clicking on the next. So the first step is preparation. So here these documents are very informative and easy to understand, and it's a very good idea if you finish reading this documentation before going to the further steps, because they have written their documentation in such a way that it makes your application process so easy. So basically here they are providing the information about the list of documents that you should already have before going further. Once you click on next, here you have this application starting. Now you need to choose what are you applying for. We chose the civil marriage, and then you need to also mention the city or place where you are planning to get married. We choose Copenhagen, but here there are multiple options to select from. Technically, you can marry anywhere. And then who is applying? So I only fill out on my behalf, or we fill out both of us at the same time. We chose this option so that it's easy for both of us to have all the documents at a single place and then upload it together. And then here they will ask you how do you want to pay the fees. We paid it with credit card, and when you pay it with the credit card, the application process is also very fast. They need to reply you within 5 days. If you do a bank transfer, then sometimes the bank transfer takes little longer than the credit card payment, and then your application process can be delayed for a few days. So they will start processing on your application only after receiving this payment. And then here you need to write your full name, your nationality, and then the CPR number is something that we will not have as we are not Denmark residents. And then the date of birth, and then email address of yourself, and then the mobile number. Here you need to provide some information about your visa. Are you exempted from the visa requirement? No. Then we need to also enter our visa information, when it was issued, when does it expire, and then we need to also provide this legal documentation for residence in Denmark. Usually it's just our visa from Germany. Have you had a different nationality? No, in my case. And then the contact information for part one. The part one is whoever is submitting the application currently, the other EU country, and then we need to provide street name, address, and then the postal code, city, country information, and the country where you are actually born in, and in which city you were born in. And they are asking here, do you have a passport or personal ID card, and then your passport number, and when this is issued, basically all information about your passport. And once you provide this information, You need to provide this information about marriage. Have you previously been married or in a registered partnership? No. If you have selected yes, then you need to provide this certificate. Are you under guardianship? No, in this case. Are you closely related to the person you wish to get married? No. Are you closely related by marriage to the person you wish to get married as mentioned below? No. If you click S for any of these questions, if you are trying to get married to your close relatives, it's not possible in Denmark to get married with a relative. So be aware of that. Is there an adoptive relation between you and the person you wish to get married as stated below? No. So about here you need to provide some information about your relationship. Do you live together or have you been previously lived together? Do you and your partner have joint children? How did you meet? Have you met in person? How did you meet? Part 2. Please elaborate this question with where and when you met. Here, basically, you need to provide some information about your relationship, how it actually started, and why you are planning to get married now. When did you meet the first time? And how on yeah, this seems to be a little bit funny, but yeah, we need to provide such information. How often have you had contact, or how you guys are in contact? Where and for what periods have you lived together? Here we need to attach our visa certificates, and here you need to attach the picture which I have mentioned in the required documents. So if you have a picture, this is not mandatory, but it's something good to have. And you need to also mention which language do you use to communicate in between. Once you enter all these details, just click on next. So once you enter all the information about part 1 and part 2, here comes the next step. It's a summary and signature. Here you can check all the information that you have entered in the previous steps, and also can correct if you have made any mistakes. You need to upload this summary page. You need to download and then sign this and then upload this page, and then click on next. So now it's the payment time. Now currently it's costing around 1650 Danish krone, which is around 230 euros. And then you need to here proceed to the payment. Once you finish the payment, you get a confirmation email from them, which I'm showing now. So the confirmation from the agency of family law looks similar to this, and then you get an attachment with all the information from your application. Here is a sample receipt that you see from them via email. And here is the attachment that I have showed before. Here they mention that they need to respond you within 5 working days. So within 5 working days, you get a approval letter from them if your application is approved. If not, you will get a rejection letter. So this letter will not be sent via email. You get an email with a link where you can log in using again your mobile phone number, download this approval letter. For example, this is the letter that we have received in our case. And the approval letters look similar to this one. Here the letter contains the validity date from the beginning and the end date. So usually this letter is valid for 4 months. You can get married anywhere in between this 4 months. So the important point is, this link, whatever you get in the previous step, this link will be valid only for 1 month. So once this link is expired, you cannot download this approval letter. So my suggestion is, as soon as you get this email, first download this letter and then store it somewhere safe. And all the communication emails from them will be sent to both parties. And as I said earlier, this approval letter is valid for 4 months, starting from the day you have received this link, and up to 4 months. Because of the COVID situation, currently they are giving this option of extending your approval letter for another 4 months, one time for free of cost. So you can request them to consider your application again, and they will get back to you with a new approval letter. And your approval letter contains a link where you can book your marriage date and time. For example, here is the link for us. It's the Copenhagen City Hall website. I will just click on the link and then show you how it looks. So once you click on this link, the website looks like this. The website may change according to your location, as we chose Copenhagen. This is something specific to Copenhagen City Hall. So here you can choose the language. We chose English, and then here you have three different ways that you can get married in Denmark. So the first one is weddings at the city hall. It's something like our Bürgeramt, and then it's the easiest one and the cheapest one, I would say. Open air weddings are usually performed in some gardens. Here they have list of locations where you can book this option, but we chose a city hall wedding as it is easy for us to go there. And if you are have a nice garden of yours, and you want to invite the register to your garden or your home, this option is also possible. They are very flexible, but you need to pay a little bit extra amount for this one, and I think you need to also provide accommodation and then the transportation cost for the registrar. And even for the open air weddings, you need to pay additional amount for this way of marriage. But for the city hall, you don't need to pay anything. It's just this application fee that you have paid in the first step. So once you click on the weddings at the city hall, you get this page where you need to enter your details and your partner details. And once you click on next, here are the list of available appointments. Currently the appointments are available starting from 16th March. That means they are fully booked from Jan and February. That means they are fully booked for January and February. For example, if you want to get married anywhere in Jan on the February or before 16th March, there is an option, at least in Copenhagen. If your preferred date and time are not available in this appointment list, you can write to the city hall to check your preferred date and time are available with them. Sometimes it's possible. You can choose the date and time, and the city hall confirms if it is also available from their side. Usually these appointments are not listed on the website, but for this you need to pay an additional payment of 1500 Danish krone, which is again around 200 euro. If you are in an urgency to get married earlier, this is some option for you. And so they provide the bank details of the wedding office via email, and you can get the appointment confirmation also via email communication, so you don't need to book it again from a portal. So once you have appointment for your wedding, the next one is the wedding, the actual wedding day. On this wedding day, go to the place wherever you have booked, and don't forget to take your passport and ID cards that you have submitted during your application process. Usually you need two witness signatures, but you can also talk to city hall, and they can arrange this for free of cost. And the wedding just takes 5 to 10 minutes. It's a very simple process, and you can also exchange your rings if you get the rings directly there. And you can also choose the wedding language. The registrar will ask you which is your preferred language. So once this process is finished, the registrar will give you the marriage certificate directly. So they give two marriage certificates. This marriage certificate is usually in different languages. I think at least four languages: German, Danish, English, and there is also some other language which I forgot currently. So once you get the marriage certificate, the next step is to get the apostille done. You can get this information from the registrar directly. They give you one pamphlet where you can find the information about this apostille. In Copenhagen, this place is very near to the city hall, and you can just take a bus and go to this location and get the apostille done in 10 minutes. You don't need to book any appointments in advance. So here is the link of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Denmark, where they provide some information about apostille. You can also book this service online, but you don't need to do this in advance. You can go directly and then pay with your Visa card directly from their office. And to for the apostille process, it costs around 210 Danish krone. Per document, which is around 30 euros. We got our two marriage certificate copies with apostille. So once you come back to Germany, you can update your relationship status in Bürgeramt by taking this apostille certificate, and you can also update your tax class in Finanzamt with this certificate. You don't need to translate this document to German, as this document is already available in German. So this is the different steps involved in the marriage. I hope you have watched our video and then got much more detailed information than before. What you have, if so, please click on the like button and consider subscribing to our channel. If you have any questions, comment it down, we will answer you. Bye bye.